I'm Andy Moss and I'm at the National Self-Building and Renovation Centre in Swindon. The centre is open all year round and it's where you can come and see all products and materials for your installation when you're doing a self-build or renovation. I'm on the Niko Home Control stand and this is where you can see everything to do with Niko Home Control and how it can benefit your installation. Niko Home Control is an affordable smart home solution. It controls lighting, heating, ventilation and shading, as well as many other partner brands. For further information, contact Moss Technical, who'll be more than happy to help. Niko was founded in 1919 in Belgium at the end of the First World War by two brothers, Werner and Alphonse de Becker, manufacturing switches and sockets which quickly won over the Belgian market. They're still manufacturing to this day and have been in the automation industry since 1997, manufacturing Niko Home Control, controlling lighting, heating, ventilation and shading, as well as many other partner brands. Electrical wiring hasn't really changed for about the last 40 years at least. We still wire lighting exactly the same a lot of the time. This is a traditional method of wiring a two-gang switch where you've got a similar switch at the other side of the room to do two lighting circuits. There's lots of cables involved, lots of time, and the result of this is that it's only ever going to operate the light that's connected to it. Now with Niko Home Control we do it a different way. We use bus wiring, which is a two-wire bus. It's 26 volts DC, which means that the switch can go on the wall inside the bathroom. All we do is we put a printed circuit board on the end of the cable with push-fit terminals, so it's nice and quick and easy, and that gives us total flexibility when we add the wall controls. Once we've selected the functionality for the installation based on lighting control for dimming and switching, for motorised blinds or curtains, for heating zone control, and also for ventilation, whether it's extractor fans or NVHR, we're going to select our modules and then we're going to connect them into the cabinet. So as you can see, it's very easy to install the modules inside the cabinet. You don't have to make links between the modules, it's just the simple sliders, which is a unique solution to make it nice and quick and easy. A Niko Home Control installation is made up of mains wiring as well as extra low voltage wiring. In other words, the 26 volt DC for the bus cable itself. This means that you need to be a qualified electrician to do the mains cabling, and you don't need to be an electrician to do the non-mains cabling. That means a non-electrician can do the bus wiring, including the wall controls. They can also assemble and build the panel as well as programming. But an electrician would need to bring the feed in from the circuit breaker into the modules and then from the modules out to the circuits, because that's 230 volts. Every wall control that we select for the property has its own unique factory set address, which means that when we connect it to the bus itself, when we press the button, the address goes down the bus to the controller at the central point. Now this bus wire can be wired in any fashion, any topology, so long as when we press the button, the address of that button can be seen at the controller, then the system's going to work. The controller sits at the central point of the installation waiting for the button presses in the rooms, because that's when the addresses of the buttons get sent to the controller. Now the controller is also connected to the internet. This means that we've got app control from anywhere in the world. We've also got voice control via Alexa and Google from anywhere in the home. And it means that any updates that Niko produce are automatically pushed to your installation, meaning your system is always up to date. So even if there are future developments with Niko Home Control that you don't have at the point of installation, those will be available to you later on. We recommend a European back box, a single European back box for the wall controls. The wall controls fit on it, but because they've got the elongated fixing point, it means that it's very forgiving with regards to positioning, so we've got at least a 5-degree movement in any direction. Now if you wanted to change your wall control and add some additional functionality, maybe an audio control or a blind control, then quite simply we can take the wall control off. We can take a double printed circuit board, which then fits onto the same wall control, and therefore we still only need the one back box. If you've already got UK back boxes fitted, however, for your wall switches, then we can offer an adapter frame which then compensates to allow you to fit the Niko printed circuit boards easily. Once we've decided the functionality of the room and what wall control is going to operate what circuit or group of circuits, then we upload the program to the installation. You'll notice here on this particular button that the feedback matches the outputs of the circuits. And when I operate the circuit, you'll notice that the feedback goes off as well as the circuit itself, and it also matches on the digital black. This button controls a different circuit because I've programmed it that way, so the feedback matches the circuits, and you'll notice we've also got the replication on the digital black as well. Now, as well as controlling individual circuits from buttons like I've just demonstrated, we can group circuits together to create moods and scenes by pressing a single button, and this influences multiple circuits at the same time. We can also do this from the digital black. When we're ready to program and commission the installation, we can select the wall controls from a number of different types. We have generic controls, and those are available in 1 button, 2 button, 4 button and 6 button, and those can do pretty much what we want. Those can turn lights on and off, they can dim up and down, they can create moods and scenes, as well as an all-off function as well. So they're a very flexible and versatile wall control, and they sit on the same printed circuit board. Then we have the specific controls, and the specific controls are for things like lighting, shading and audio control as well. So these are controls that are specific to a particular function, so they're predefined. Then we have interactive display controls. We have a thermostat to control our zone heating. We also have an eco display to monitor and display our energy consumption, and we also have a mood control to be able to select predefined moods and scenes. The Digital Black is the winner of the Best Home Technology Products at the Build It Award. This is an interactive display that can control up to 12 different actions. We can control lighting, dimming to dim up and dim down, individual circuits on and off, as well as moods as well. We can also control our motorized blinds and curtains to different percentages, open or closed, and we can also control our heating, because this is also a thermostat, so we can control our zone heating for that particular room. Where the Digital Black is a room or an area control that can control up to 12 different functions within that room, and it is user definable thereafter, so after the client moves in they can decide what they want to display on the Digital Black. The touchscreen, on the other hand, controls the entire home. So every functionality is on the touchscreen. You can control any room or any function that is available within that home. It's also the same as the app that is able to control the home from anywhere in the world. The video door station is a 3mm anodized aluminium flush mounted door station with a high resolution full colour camera. The images come through to the touchscreen or through to your mobile phone anywhere in the world, as long as you've got 4G or Wi-Fi coverage. When the visitor presses the button, the video door station acknowledges it and it calls through to the actual screen itself. The beauty of having this as an integrated video door station rather than standalone is that if your music is playing, the music can pause when a video call comes in. And also, if you're hard of hearing, we can also flash the lights as well. We're living in a connected world, so if you want to become part of the future of modern electrical installation, then do get in touch.